Hi, welcome to the presentations. In this video, we're going to talk about our research questions, how do we use survey data to analyze, our limitations, and our big findings. We wonder, what is the relationship between the number of online classes a student takes and that student's ability to integrate into different voice communities? From a job to a human network, these fundamental concepts and forms of human network and the knowledge about statistics can help us to be careful when we judge the number we might collect or analyze, and avoid us falling into common traps. And, of course, using Python is a necessary step to input the data, so the collab exercise we have done so far in class help us to get acquainted with programming. So, how do we use survey data to address research questions? We measure students' engagement through two criteria: the number of friends students make and their participations in activities that allow them to create networks. Therefore, to answer the research questions, we divide the students into three groups according to the number of online classes: 0 class, 1 class, and 2 to 5 classes. In each group, we calculate the average number of friends students study and socialize with, and the average number of clubs and sport teams they join. And comparing these numbers, we can see where the people who take more online classes will be able to have more of your friends in and outside class, and whether taking more online classes would affect students' participations in extracurricular activities inside the school. So, what are the limitations? There has been a questions in a survey addressing the number of online classes that students take. As per student commitment to the community, the survey has provided us with a range of elements that our team finds suitable to be a part of student commitment: number of social study friends, representing the personal involvement to the community and networking; the number of club and sport team joined, representing the participation to the social circle, an important part of the community. These parts of the survey have served as a cornerstone for our research. But there are still elements of a survey that have not been able to support our question fully and might change. The most important one is that the format of some part of the data is complicated for the research. Some of the questions in the surveys are multiple choice, with answer being the list of names. The data stored for these questions in the form of the positions of the choice made, not the content of the choices themselves, and since there is no way to revise the original answer, there is a scenario where data can be misunderstood. For instance, when the interview chose "I'm in no clubs," but the data stored as one choice, just like those who make the choice of joining a club. And there is no method to tell them apart. Directly store the content of the choices should be the alternative. After analyzing the survey data, we realized that the finding contradicts our original hypothesis. We compare the number of online classes versus club and sport team that students take those online classes join, or the study friends and social friends students have, and also to consider the voting for student council. However, students from three groups almost have the equal average of the number of club and sport teams they join, and the amount of friends, so we concluded that there is no significant difference between the students from three groups. Based on that finding, we think of some questions that can be investigated in the future. For instance, is a factor keep students actively joining activity, although they take several online classes, which assume lead to passive attitude. Moreover, is the impact of online learning and how students get used to online learning.